Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fulltopia. I almost said City Skylines in Fulltopia then. The wrong way round. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Fulltopia here in City Skylines. Guys, last episode we added in that huge, well, we kind of completed that huge IT cluster, added some brand new residential, got in some more commercial. The area is now booming. And we kind of noticed last episode as well that our education is slightly lacking, not on the kind of elementary or high school front, on the university. The university is shocking. The capacity versus the demand is ridiculous. And it's now time that we build another university. Now, we have the original one in, the University of Fulltopia, which is just over here. Oh, there we go. Which is... You might, it's weird because you might be thinking, like, if you check the education levels right now, that's zoning, Zeniac boy. Elementary, high school's not great. University, look at that. We have eligible for nearly 40,000 people, but only this many people want to go. I think we have other universities, don't we? If I click on university, we've got one there, which we kind of need to get rid of so we can utilize the, you know, the education DLC, and I think that's what's kind of throwing us off. So we're going to get rid of this one. It's goodbye. We added this in before that DLC came out, which is kind of cool. So get rid of you. I'm so sorry. They're going to hate me for this, but I want to utilize it all with the ability to build our own. So I'll put in some commercial there, bulk it all up, which would be nice. So we might see a rise in students to over this one, which we are right now because our tuition fees is slowly ramping up as that now slowly increases. But this has only got a capacity of 8,000. So we do need to build another university. And I also need to expand that slightly as well at some point. So we kind of had the idea to build it over here, which I think is a perfect little spot because it's in the opposite side of Fulltopia. In between this metropolis area and the huge downtown vibe area you got here, and it's got some good public transport, so it's in perfect position. We also have a lot of issues as well with the industry because we added in so much industrial offices over here. We now don't have enough buyers for goods, so we have to build some more commercial in areas as time goes on. But for now, let's just build our little university. So it's going to be this whole area. I want to combine it in there. It's a perfect sandwich between two bulky areas, which is going to be pretty damn good. Now, we've got the standard university. I could go with the... What options do I have? They're over here, aren't they? The trade school or the liberal arts. I think we'll go with the trade school to kind of get, you know, trades behind these peeps. So, campus area. We'll paint right now. Let me pause. We'll make it nice and big. There we go. Bring it slightly up. Sweet, mate. So give me some names or some suggestions in the comment section to what you think I should call this trade school in Fulltopia. Now we're going to need the administration building, which is the... Is that the main building? This defines the campus area of the trade school. Yes, it is. So... Right, okay. So let me get... Am I in underground? Yeah, I'm in underground. Of course I am. I'm always in freaking underground mode. Right, we'll bring this slightly up a bit, and I think to about here. And if I come out by 7, if I do that, and if I drop the building there, boom, that becomes the main. It's called the Sheffield Trade School. But give me some comment suggestions what you think we should call it, guys, in the comment section down below. Well, base the road off there, then everything else is going to be around like paths and stuff like that. Now, I think what we should do is get the larger buildings in first because we are limited to room. And it'll be nice to squeeze these in where we can. So let's look at the size of this. These 3 buildings at the very end are the huge boys, the big boys. So if I get that one in like there, and I get this big boy in there, and then we get this noob in just there. And that's the 3 biggest buildings that we have to kind of work with. So with them in straight away, then we know exactly how much room we got left. I mean, might be able to get it all within this little section and then utilize this for something else. Who knows? Who freaking knows? But let's just get a little bit of the path set up first. Oh, wrong way, boy. Right, because I want the path right, to be, let me change this so it goes with the ground. I want it to be coming from, I want to be able to kind of get it connected from the train station. Now, I don't know if you can kind of get it from over there or whatnot, or maybe I should create a little ramp up. So let's anarchy this. Oh, I need to go normal. So we're going to create, let's go by 10. A little path over. We'll do it both sides like this. Even though they do connect, I'm just going to do it anyway for both sides of the road. And I'll come over by 5. And we'll drop down to here. There we go. There we go, boys. So I'll bring that up to there for now then. So we have a nice solid connection from the public transport just there. That's what's really going to funnel a lot of the students in. And let's just go through this then. So we've got the trade school dormitory, which has gives us a student capacity. So we should really have an area dedicated to the dormitories. Maybe over here. Like over here, I could set up something like that. I think that would be, oh, that would be kind of good. Let's just do the same what we've just done. Over here. Right. So, up by 10. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button, Eufolio. There we go. Alright, sweet. So, if I do that like that, and I'll bring this up like just there for a minute, then I can build all the dormitories on this side. Now, there's two ways I can do this. I can have, well, one, I can have the path that kind of connects up to the road here, where they cross over. Now, actually, I don't want to do that because that will slow down the traffic of them coming over there. So what I'll do is I'll build a bridge. And if I delete this back, because we can bend the path. So I'm going to pick a nice little spot in the air here. So by 10, that's not, oh, wrong one. Like that. And then we come out by, well, I don't suppose it matters really, does it? Come out by 8. There we go. And then 8 there, come down. Right, sweet. So that'll be a nice little connecting path over the highway that they can walk to and from their dormitory. We'll get that connecting over to there. It's not particularly straight, but there we go. And this will do, because we can have quite a few little buildings going in different directions. We'll have that go up to there. How do I want to do this? So you could have this go to there, to there, to there. Let's have that go in a little square for now, and then we'll play around with it. I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. You know, it does annoy me that this is not straight. I ain't gonna lie to you. If where would that go if that was straight? If that was straight there, that would be like that. Why don't I just do it like this? Sometimes, guys, sometimes I amaze myself with these stupid decisions. Right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there in the end. Oh, I think I'm getting isolation brain. Feeling all stupid right now. Which means I don't need that square then, does it? No. I can play off that with different buildings. So it's still a little bit like wonky and diagonal. It actually still is a little bit wonky and diagonal, isn't it? Where does it happen? It happens there. Right, forget this, boys. Forget this. Right, we're going to delete to there. Jeez. I think at some point, guys, we'll be able to set this up. Right, there we go. It's a longer stretch for the bridge. That's better. Who would have thought that would cause us so much pain and aggro? So let's get all the little dormitories in them. Start with one there. And we'll get the little path that comes up, which, let me just double check, is that okay? Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. And then we'll bring this down that way, bring that down that way. Get one coming off there. So this is starting to build up our capacity for our students. We'll get the buildings kind of connecting because it looks a lot better. So one more there. Yeah, bring it down here. Right, we'll roll with that then. So a bunch of student accommodation. So what does that put our capacity up from the get-go? Do I have to press play mode? Are they going to tell us? 6,000? Whoa, that's good. That's real good already. Okay, so we do student accommodation just there then. Let's go for the rest of it. So then we have the trade school study hall. We'll drop there. We have the groundskeeping building, which we can have just there by the road. We can have the book club. I should really set up more paths. Like that to there. There we go. Just we got like some kind of a grid form. So book club we can have just there. We got our trade school outdoor study. Ooh, that's nice. All right, drop you there. We've got the trade school gymnasium. That's going to be on the actual train track, so be careful there. We have the school cafeteria. So I'm going to place one of these over here and then one by the dormitories. So there's a little bit of food on both sides. Trade school fountain. Right, I'm going to drop that there. It probably overhangs a little bit. But with the power of the... No, I say the power of the move it tool, it's still a little bit too big, isn't it? Right, let me move that. I'll place it just there on the entry. There we go. Then we've got the trade school library, which I'll throw just here. We have the IT club. We have the trade school commencement office. Is that how you say it? What's that? Is that where they do the graduations? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, boys. We can have that opposite the main building. That will look glorious. Academic statue. There we go. That fits in the middle. We have the auditorium. Alright, I gotta find some nice places. We have the laboratories. I just gotta be a little bit careful to where I'm hanging all this stuff out. We have the bookstore, which will go perfect just here. We have 3 more little buildings now. Then the media lab, which will squeeze in just there. Perfect. And then we have the volleyball club. Nice small building as well. Drop that there. The academic statue 2. Drop that there. So we've now got literally every single building that we could potentially need. We've got student accommodation over here, which means it doesn't use up as much space as we really require, which is good. But we'll also sort out this path and see if we can get in some more student accommodation on this side of the road as well. So if I connected that up to there, brought this down to there, and then the dormitories, one there, one there, and I did the same to here, one there, one there, one there. There we go, just to kind of bulk them all in. Now we'll place some trees and stuff down as well to kind of really fill in the gaps and stuff like that. But they're going to need water, right? Yes. Yes, they do. Right, that's what it needs, water. The power should be all connected fine. Yeah. Right, play. We're now in to play mode. So the trade school then has a capacity of 9,800. That's really, really high. Now, it doesn't kind of give us... Well, it gives us more capacity than what we originally had. But nowhere near the 40,000 people that need to kind of get education. But more people can now get education. Because it wasn't even maximized in our previous university. But now I've got 2 in. This will make a big difference. This should hopefully make a big difference. Right, so let's now finish up some of the areas and let's try and smoothen some of the land that is now being affected by imports. Some of the buildings. So we're just smoothing it all off, and then the rest of it we can kind of then hide with the landscaping of trees. So let's get some of the standard trees in. We'll just dot a couple in to begin with, to kind of bulk it up. And I'll get it on by the highway as well. And get it coming down to the seafront in a way. Because you've got to fill all those little nooks and crannies in, boys. We did it all around this area, which is nice. Get some trees popping down. There we go. So, guys, we're going to go for the smaller dark ones to add the little colour context as it grows up a bit. And then pretty much want to bulk certain areas out with the big boys. So get it all around the university. That's where I want it, just on the edge just here. Really fill that up. There's still a few. I'm going to get all this area filled in anyway and just give it all time to kind of settle. But just kind of get it bulked in before we do the rest of the zoning. And then eventually the overpopulated trees will disappear with the extra zoning that I do throw in. Now we are going to add in some commercial around some of these areas. Just to kind of, because obviously we got so much of a industrial kind of growth and production. I do need to up my commercial, and the commercial would be great around the university because students can really utilize it, and it feels like they're more integrated into the city and the downtown areas when there's stores, you know, very close and nearby. Gonna set this little section up too. So what I think we'll do then is I think we'll create a connection just here and then bring it right down. There we go. And bring that up there. Might as well just tear through that slightly. And then we want to get it all intertwined and connected up. So with the paths, we'll just go with a standard path. We can simply get a nice little connection there to there. That makes the this public transport network there really integrated in with this little area now about to build up. So this is going to be we'll go for some high density commercial that will just dot slightly around the edge there, and then we'll go for the low density just here as we try and get it all, again, like I said, all integrated in within the area. Give that last little bit of water there that it needs. And allow that to build. And this area is all going to slowly come together. And we just got all this little beachfront area here to work with. Now I'm thinking this whole stretch going down, we do turn into a beach. And I have a walkway and all that kind of stuff, which will be quite nice. So for that to happen, do you know what? We're going to get rid of... Oh, no, let me pause it. We'll get rid of the trees on this side of the road for now. Until we 100% figure out how this beach is going to work. Right, we'll take it to there. I know we're going to need a lot more sand. Where's my sand button? There we go. I don't know if I'll take the sand directly up to the road. We can try in some areas, but I want to save that for another time. But just kind of get it in there to kind of, you know, reference what we're going to pretty much be doing. Now, the university already has 1,200 students coming in. And we're halfway to breaking even with the tuition fees and the expenses. So just like everything else, we give that time to kind of fully grow and get going. So those probably we've already got people walking across. So these students, they're toga partying. Oh, they're actually wearing the kind of clothes that they do. Toga party goer. So these stations will be used quite heavily now, which is going to be quite cool. Do we see many people? Yeah, let's say we see quite a few people walking across here as they go to and from the station. So yeah, all these are now being utilized, which is really good. How is the other university holding up? Where is it? It's over here. So yeah, that's increases its the amount of students going there, and the tuition fees has gone up, which is really good. So hopefully you can kind of get some peeps over here as well at this trade school. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, it's increasing, boys. It's definitely increasing, and because this has got good public transport network, a lot of people will be able to go to this one, to this trade school. So that's what I'm quite excited about. And we'll just add, if it ever does reach the capacity, which I don't know if it will. This has got a higher capacity than the other university. We can add more buildings and stuff to it. I've got plenty of space left over. We've kind of built it with that in mind. But that's kind of dope. Where the party goers going now? They run into their dormitories. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. It's good, man. I like it. It's really cool. Now, so you got this nice chunk of commercial here as well, which will benefit for the extra students, you know, in the area shopping. And hopefully our industrial stuffs will start to kind of slowly build up. That's what we would hope for anyway. Right, this area here, which I still haven't done anything with. Let's figure something out. Because I did want to turn this into a tourist trap, didn't I? In a way. So if I kind of pick 20 there. And then went up there. Now I've got a couple of options. I could have this go like that. Trying to think of the best way to do this. So if I had this come up to here. And where's the snap for this? It's so short. It's so short. It's one of those things where I might have to like run this road with it. Yeah. Unless I build the bridge. But if I did that, would the boats be able to go across? Let me see. It's too low for the ships, isn't it? You ready? Yeah, he completely cuts the cargo. Okay. Okay. I might have to elevate the bridge. So if I come up by, let's go by 6. Let's try a 6. Alright, from that point to that point. No, even a 6 still cuts it through. Right, we'll go with the standard 10 then. That we would normally do. Alright, that clears it, right? Not really. No, because it's the back of the ships. Alright, okay. 15. That is so freaking high, 15. Because then I gotta think, well, then what am I doing with it? It's gonna have to come and bend round here, isn't it? Well, 16 by 16 is that. Let me
what we'll do is, I just want to see how this looks. So from there to there. Oh man, I messed that up. Including that point there. We angle that from there to there so it goes up. So it clears it, but it doesn't. Like if you look at it. Boom. It's like the top of the back of the ships. But I feel like that is as high as I'm going to want to go. To kind of take this bridge across. And because no ships come down on this side, then the angle doesn't have to be as bad. If you know what I mean. So if I brought this down normally. Like that. That is the bridge it goes across. For some reason it kind of dents in. So if I make this, okay, but excluding this and that, right, the same height as that, but then if we select there, from there to there's a more natural decline. That goes up and over. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Like Katowice's a nice little tourist hotspot. It becomes another way to kind of get people from here over to the other side. I don't know. I'll kind of leave it as that, and I kind of let it grow on me. I'll let it grow on me. Right, as the trade school doing now then, we're up to 3,600. Wow. Okay. I think it's time to do some of the policies then. Well, first need to give him a grant. IT and engineering, we'll give him that. Oh, what kind of policies did I do on the other one? Let me run over here real quick. Policies. No policies. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Is give him a sports stadium. That's something I haven't done over here, isn't it? Where's it gone? Oh, it's over here. It looks so similar then. That was weird. Right, so, there's museums, but sports. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Oh, hang on, what sports did I give these guys? I gave them a full-on football stadium, didn't I? American football stadium. So if I did the same for these guys, maybe they'll compete against each other. Where is it? It's here. I'm already lost. But this is actually quite large, isn't it? No, it wouldn't fit in there. It would fit here, but it means I gotta do some maneuvering of some objects. So if I just quickly delete you, right, and unfortunately this road is now gonna have to be gone. Right, move you just to there. Oh, there's this building as well. Snap! Okay, right, hold on. So let me first pull that up so I can place, is it this building? Wrong area type. What am I on? Oh, liberal arts. Oh, there we go. That's why that's not going down. Right, boom. Is that a bit too close? Yeah. Push it a little bit more forward. And there we go. But there's me thinking we're on the home stretch. No, you was not. Oh, I'm moving the wrong building. Right, there we go. So it kind of clips. It doesn't clip the edge of that no more. Which is good. Which is very good. In terms of that stadium then. The American football. See, that would go there, but it now is going to require me to move this. So where could this squeeze in? So that would go there. That would be perfect just there. Because it's larger than the current building that's currently in it. Move that to here. Right. And then the other building that's in it, if I can get it. Oh, I had it selected then. Pull it just there. Easy enough. So he says. Then the American football stadium, which can go right there, which is then against this side of that path there, provides another added layer. So now, I don't know if these guys will ever compete. I don't know if they ever would. They've never played a game. Ever. This football team, but let's just do all the sports stuff. And then do it, because we might get these like universal. Oh, can you not do it to both? I need to reach a claim status. Add those both in there, so at least they've both got a sports stadium they can like mess about with. And we'll get this area kind of back up and running. So this road can actually go down to the back, but I don't want it to. We'll just make it connect to there. Alright, bring that down there. Alright, we do that, and just to kind of maximize this area. Has it all got water over here in it? Yeah. And then dump down all of that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now get the path anarchied through so they can walk around, so it makes it very walkable. Right, let's leave it like that then. Let's leave it like that. The trade school is already level 3. If you haven't noticed, that's ridiculous in itself. So to get to the next one, it needs 4 academic work. So again, they did 4 straight away. We'll give them another go. And I wonder when they actually start playing a game then. I wonder. Alright, what slows these guys down from getting across this? Right, no, we're doing no crossing there. That will start pumping them out. We've got a backlog of like garbage vehicles. Where have they come from? It's weird that they've come down this road, isn't it? But yeah, we gotta wait for the trains to pass as normal. I could elevate it, but I kind of wanted it to go across the tracks. I kind of wanted it as a feature to this area. That would be dope. Oh wait, you got to click on the sports stadium, right, to kind of see what's going down. Yeah, they have been playing games. They've won quite late. Lost the that one there. They've won all the rest ever since. Well, that's the most recent one. Have these played? These haven't played a game yet, have they? No, not yet. So I don't know if they face each other. The two universities, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if they did. But anyway, that's now really ridiculously increased my expenses. But then again, I've had an academic staff thingy, haven't I? That's why it's gone up high. But that's now got 4,000 peeps. And we're making profit off the university. Has this one gone down, or is it still high and up? Yeah, that one's still killing it. Not as much as it was before. It was over 100,000 before, but still making profit, which is good to see. As that gets utilized as well. We had a lot of students like hanging around, don't we? Yeah. They're all in and out, in and out, in and out. This one's quite a unique one, as it's now like kind of really combined into this downtown vibe. Have we still got the toga goers? Yeah, still partying. Still freaking partying right now, boys. Trades going to the auditorium. There's a partner out there. Is there people graduate? I think there's people oh, people are graduating already. Nice. They're throwing their hats in the air like they just don't care. People are already graduating. Damn, that happened quick. That happened so quick. But we've got all the students, we've got all the attractiveness anyway to keep ranking up, and that'll just get done over time. But I feel like we should turn this into a little beach then. So the trade school is like near the sea. Even though this one is as well. But we'll make this one really nice. We'll make a nice little strip. We can do like paths and trees and all that kind of jazz. It'll be really, really cool. We'll eventually figure something out for this. So still not 100% sure on that. Because I want to try and make this like a feature of the area, but I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. But guys, we're going to end it for here anyway then. We've got the university now in, so that was kind of hopefully solve a lot of issues. Our industrial kind of complaints where there are not enough sellers for the goods have seemed to have settled, which is a good sign. Still got a few issues here and there. But considering we got over 200 residents, we ain't doing too bad. And this whole little section around the borders now is all kind of getting filled up, which before, there was nothing. But we're slowly getting there, guys. We are slowly getting there, boys. Takes time. Takes freaking time. We've still got so much land to still play around with. We've got to get this area over here set up at some point as well. But we'll do all the infrastructure for that before we even start on it. Before we get up and running, and eventually kind of, you know, combine the two highways, because at the minute it's shocking, and then sort out all the underground train lines. Still plenty of work to do, but we are slowly getting there. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below, and until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.